Okay, so we've got to the end of the 2019 trout season. It's the 1st of December today, so I thought I would just tie up some of the flies that I've found to be the most effective flies that I've caught most fish on this season. I fished mainly this year on the, well, I live in Sheffield, so I've fished mainly on the Derbyshire Y and the Derwent, though I've had a couple of foreign trips, one to Austria, fishing from Mittersill, fishing on the Krimler Ach particularly, and the other trip to the Czech Republic, fishing in Bohemia on the Jezera, the Upa and the Larbe. And these patterns have all been particularly effective. But probably my number one pattern for this year, probably caught more fish on this than anything else, is this little nymph. So this is a size 20 little jig with a 2mm copper bead. So the hook on this one is a Fastener. I like these Fastener wide gape hooks, 415, this one, size 20. I've got a 2mm slotted bead. This is a Taman slotted bead in copper, 2mm. I'm going to use just ordinary pheasant tail. It's a little pheasant tail nymph. Small piece of copper wire for a rib, a tiny little bit of hare's dubbing, and the thread I'm going to use is just some uni thread in fire orange to give it a little hot spot as well. So I'm going to get my bead right the way down to the hook eye, create a small thread down there just to hold the bead fully in place. Could put some super glue in there to hold it, but the thread works quite okay. Tie in this very fine copper wire. I like to leave it on the far side. Take that down to the end of the straight portion of the hook. I need probably 3 or 4 pheasant tail fibres. Leave a very short tail in here, and what I like to do with these is one thread wrap, because I want to keep this as slim as possible, and then fold those back, take the thread back up to the bead. I'll wrap this clockwise, trying to create a little bit of a carrot shaped. It naturally becomes carrot shaped anyway because of the taper on the hurl. Up to the bead. Tie that down with the 3 wraps. Cut that off. Then my thread I left on the opposite, my rib left on the opposite side. Rib this counterclockwise. However many it takes. Put a few wraps around just to hold that solidly in place. Fret that off. And then before tying off, I'm just going to take just a few, tiny few fibres from a hare's mask, and it leaves a small hot spot, but also just some tiny leggy little areas. So I've caught more fish on that nymph, mainly on the dropper rather than actually on the points, but I've caught more on that individual nymph, either in natural like that, sometimes in black with a silver bead, sometimes without a hot spot. That's been a very effective nymph for me all season long.